Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. The Black Diamond Sports Network and WKMC is on the air tonight for the campus of Mount Carmel Area High School in Mount Carmel Township, Pennsylvania. We have boys high school basketball, Pennsylvania Heartland Athletic Conference Division II between the visiting Southern Columbia Tigers under the tutelage of Dave Yost. They come in here with a record of 3-3, 1-2 in the conference, and John Lazicki at Mount Carmel Area, his ball club comes in here with a record of 2-5. Unfortunately, they have yet to win a game in the Heartland Conference. Hello, everybody. I'm Tommy Ryan, joined tonight by former North Schuylkill star, Bloomsburg University star, Corrine Balkland. Corrine, Heartland Conference basketball, a lot of good athletes out there tonight.
And a lot of good athletes in terms of football, too, and a lot of tradition. So we're going to have a pretty interesting game here between these two teams.
Well, it'll be very competitive, no question about that. The Southern Columbia Tigers and the Mount Carmel Area Red Tornadoes, this is about as intense as rivalry gets. When you look through the rosters of both ball clubs, as Corrine very adroitly put it out, there's a number of football players on each roster, a lot of talented athletes in the ball game. It should really be a good one. And for Mount Carmel Area here, they got to get off the schneid here as far as Heartland Conference play tonight. They need a win here. Talked to Coach Lazicki before the ball game, and he said, we really need to get a win here and get going. Southern Columbia, on the other hand, needs a record to get to 2-2 in Division II of the Heartland Conference, where both of these ball clubs reside. Nice crowd on hand here tonight. We're glad you could be with us. Tonight's telecast will be a simulcast, as we'll do a play-by-play on the Black Diamond Sports Network. And, of course, the best high school television station in America, WKMC, will give you the pictures. Want to thank Mr. Dave McPhee, the executive producer, the man who puts all this together. We've been working with Dave for longer than I care to remember, I think, but he's the man. He does a great job here, following in the footsteps of his dad, who founded WKMCTV many years ago. And it's always a pleasure to be here at Mount Carmel. I want to thank Athletic Director Greg Sakavich here at Mount Carmel Area, and also Jimmy Roth, the Athletic Director at Southern Columbia High School, for all of his help as well in getting the information for tonight's ball game. As we mentioned, good crowd on hand. We have a very busy week coming up here basketball-wise. Mount Carmel Area and Southern Columbia girls will go at it tomorrow night right here on WKMC and on the Black Diamond Sports Network. And we'll be here to bring that to you. Looking forward to it. Lisa Verano has her girls playing well right now. Kevin Collins in his first year at Southern Columbia has the Lady Tigers playing very well. Should be a good one, and we'll be happy to bring that one to you as well. The pep band is here. I'm not sure whose pep band, but they're they're on the Mount Carmel side, so we'll give those guys the credit. They're in the house. A lot of notable coaches in the house. Carmen DeFrancesco, the head football coach of Mount Carmel Area, is here. Former head basketball coach and athletic director John McKay is in the house. And Richie Beyerschmidt, the former superintendent at Mount Carmel Area. Mike Wojtowicz, former assistant athletic director here at Mount Carmel Area. So a lot of coaches over there on that far sideline. Football trainer, big Tony Chickatano, the patriarch of the Chickatano family. He's in the house. So if there's a place to be tonight, it's here on the campus of Mount Carmel Area High School, where the Red Tornadoes will be entertaining the Southern Columbia Tigers. We're getting ready here. Both clubs warming up. It's getting to that time of the year, Corrine, where it's you got to start to get better now. It's January 8th. It would have been my mother's 98th birthday today. Mom, I miss you every day. And certainly the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley, would have been 77 today. And, of course, in the 50s, he left America all shook up. So happy birthday, Elvis. We know you have only left the building. So we're about set to go. And as I mentioned, it's a busy week here. Basketball-wise, we'll be back here tomorrow night, WKFC and Black Diamond. And then Black Diamond on Thursday night, we'll have the Mount Carmel area boys the Mahanoy area boys with Mickey Holland will be at Lourdes. And then Saturday night, Northumberland County Christian will come to Lourdes as well. And, of course, my broadcast buddy tonight, Corrine Bulk, will share something with Mickey Holland that I think is kind of interesting. They are the only men and woman to play in a district championship team and coach a district championship team. And when you consider the rich history of sports in District 11. Corrine, that's quite an honor. And of course, you played for Lafay Hope.
I did.
And what year did your gals win the district?
We won it in 88.
And beat?
Allentown Central Catholic.
Sweet, huh? I mean, that's the perennial powerhouse, Allentown Central Catholic. So Corine's very steeped in basketball. Glad to have her as part of the Black Nibin Sports Network team. If you're a basketball fan, this is the place to be tonight. Captains, and let's see, Mount Carmel has 5, and Southern Columbia only has 2. These get-togethers at midcourt get to be bigger and bigger every year. They'll meet with the officials, and as we've often said, Corrine, everybody's buddies till they throw it up. And then everybody's personality changes, but that's the nature of coaching. John Lazicki and Mike Climbara, Jr., talking things over. A couple of Lourdes graduates. Of course, John, the all-time leading scorer and rebounder at Lourdes Regional High School, and also one of the few people to have played on a state championship team when the Red Raiders won it in 1990. And he played for Pottsville native Pat Flannery when Lebanon Valley College won the Division III national championship. So John's got a very, very good background in basketball. I'm looking at my former second baseman, assistant coach to Dave Yost, Dave Sandry, on the staff there at Southern Columbia. David's a good man and loves this game of basketball, and he's been a fine addition to the Southern Columbia coaching staff. So we're about ready to kick this thing off. And both coaches still talking to one of the officials, and we're watching these clubs warm up. A lot of athleticism out there, and isn't it interesting, Corrine, that when you're warming up, you make about everything. Then they throw the ball up, and there's somebody in front of you, and it becomes a whole different thing. So how important do you think it is for Mount Carmel to get out early here to get off to a good start?
Well, I think it's very important, especially being on their home court. They want to establish, they've won, the 2 games they've won this season have been at home, so they want to set the tone early in their own gymnasium. And there's a nice crowd, like you said. It's a neat atmosphere. They got TV working here, and I think it's going to be an exciting ball game.
Yeah, I think it will be too.
Being a gold medalist skier requires a lot of hard work, intense training, and time outside on the mountain. But taking care of my skin is easy and doesn't affect my performance. Every day I apply sunscreen and wear protective gear. I know protecting my skin will help prevent skin cancer and avoid wrinkles. I get my skin checked regularly by a dermatologist. 1 in 5 Americans will develop some form of skin cancer in their lifetime. My name is Julia Mancuso, and I'm wearing orange to help put a spotlight on skin cancer.
Southern Columbia and Mount Carmel area, John Lazicki and Dave Yost. Clubs getting ready to play a little hoops here on the campus of Mount Carmel Area High School. Happy you're with us, and coaches getting your final instructions to their ball players. It's Klebon, Parry, Young, Mostick, and Clock. Matt Clock, the leading scorer for these Tigers, the Tigers, 6'3" and senior. And for Mount Carmel area, it's Verano, Duran, Chicatano, Kwiatkowski, and Hiroman for John Lazicki. The Red Tornadoes looking for their first Heartland Conference win. Southern Columbia, as we mentioned, coming in here is 3-3 overall, 1-2 in the Heartland Conference. Mount Carmel area 2-5 overall. Duran will go against Clock, and we're about set to go. We'll wait for the toss, and here it is. We're underway. Tap controlled by Mostick. Gets it to Young, gets it to Klebon. Klebon, top of the key. Right side to Mostick, back to Klebon. Left side to Clock. Cross court they go, around the horn against this Mount Carmel zone. Top of the key, open, left side. Firing is Clock. Knocks down a 3 ball, and Southern out of the gate immediately with the 3. They'll play straight up man. Mount Carmel area on the attack. On the left side to Kwiatkowski. Picks up his dribble. Gets it over to Chicatano. In the corner, Hiroman. Baseline cut off. Ball's tipped. Be out of bounds. It'll stay Mount Carmel area basketball. Hiroman inbounds to Verano. Verano in control. Comes over here on the right side. Kwiatkowski, a little pick and roll for Duran. Ball's loose. Kwiatkowski gets it back. 8-footer. Around, not good. Now we're going to have a foul, and I think it's going to go on Southern Columbia. It is, and it's going to go on Bryce Parry, his first for the 6-foot senior, and obviously the team's first. 7:07 left to go in the opening quarter. Southern 3-0. They will inbound, looking, Mount Carmel area. Hiroman down the lane, kicks it out. Durand, 14-footer off the right side, not good. Rebound, Mount Carmel area maintains control. Chickatano in the corner, open. Verano fires, not good. Rebound, Kwiatkowski, he puts it up and good, and it's 3-2. Can't give him 3 or 4 shots, Kareen.
No, absolutely, and that's going to be a big, strong point for Mount Carmel tonight if they can continue to do that.
Mostic with a 3 ball, not good. Tipped around, gets it back, missed the layup. Tipped around, pull down Chickatano. Hiroman on the left side and flying. Hiroman down the lane, lays it up, good, and we're at 4-3. Mount Carmel area out in front, 6.5 to go. Opening quarter, here come the Tigers. Mike Klebon. Cross court to Mostic, back to Klebon. In the corner, Parry, baseline. Drops it inside low to Young. Ball's on the floor. We got a jump ball. It'll be Mount Carmel area basketball. So the Red Tornadoes, the arrow will favor them here on the first turnover of the ball game. But here's full court pressure now. Klebon with Verano. They get it to Hiroman, and waiting for him is Parry. He's one of those kids that makes plays. He made a lot of them for Jimmy Roth this football season. Hiroman, right side to Chickatano. Chickatano looking for room in the lane. Little give and go to Durand. Lays it up, missed the layup. And he'll go to the deck, and we got a foul.
They did a nice job of isolating that right side of the floor with that pick and roll. It was executed nicely.
Mike Klebon will pick up the foul, his first, none shooting, and the Red Tornadoes will inbound. 6 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. They turn it over on the inbound. Mike Klebon, long lead ahead for Parry. Lays it up, missed the layup. Follow-up, nice, beautiful follow-up there by Clark as he gets the basket. Matt Clark, the 6'3 senior, gets his first bucket, and it's 5-4 Southern with about 5:40 left to go in the first quarter. Straight man for the Tigers. Hiroman, left side. Chickatano open 3 ball off the left wing, not good. Rebound, pulled down by Clark. Very quickly to head to Klebon. Klebon across the timeline, looking for room. Right wing goes in the corner to Mostic. Back to Klebon. Penetrates. The runner. Up. Not good. Tipped around. Fought for. It'll be Mount Carmel area basketball. Verano will inbound against the full court pressure. So far, Kareen, they've handled it pretty well, the press.
Yeah, they really have. They're coming down and running a nice offensive set, too. And getting some good opportunities.
This is Chickatano on the left wing. Penetrates down the lane. Left hands it up. Not good. Rebound. Knocked out of bounds off Kwiatkowski. It will be Southern Tiger basketball. 5:09 left to go in the first quarter. 5 for the Tigers, 4 for the Red Tornadoes. Tom Ryan and Kareen Volka bringing you this one. Sending it coast to coast. Top of the key. Mostic back to Klebon. Klebon, right side, looking to penetrate. Backs it out. Gets it to the top of the key. Young kicks it over in the corner to Mostic. Mostic back out front, top of the key. Shaking and baking, nothing doing. Looking, gets it to Clock. Clock, right side. Now looking for room, stops, cut off nicely, and we get a travel. So Parry travels with the basketball. They had it for a while, couldn't make anything happen. That is their second turnover, I do believe, here in the first quarter. 4:40 left to go. 5-4, Tigers out in front. Here's Hiroman, across the timeline with Parry. Gets it to Verano. Left wing, now to Kwiatkowski. Looking, still looking. In trouble. Baseline, Mostic right with him. Back out front. And a Mount Carmel area turns it over as Kwiatkowski walks. 4:25 left to go. 5-4, so both clubs not taking real good care of the basketball.
No, and those are the turnovers that you just cringe as a coach because you don't even get an opportunity to shoot the ball.
Across the timeline, Klebon goes over on the right side to Parry. Parry looks. Back out to Klebon. Klebon left side, clock open, 3 ball on the way. Not good. Knocked around, knocked out of bounds. It'll be Mount Carmel area basketball. 4:10 left to go in the first quarter. 5-4. Tigers out in front. Here's the pressure. They go cross court to Chickatano. Stolen. Lay it up and in. Mike Klebon with a nice play to get the bucket. There's a turnover that kills you. They get a deuce out of it, and they lead 7-4 due to Tigers. Hiroman will bring it up. Hiroman, one-on-one with Parry. Looking, nothing there. They go inside low to Verano, and he is blocked nicely by Parry. He gets it over to Young, who gets it back to Klebon. 7-4, 3:40 left to go in the opening quarter. Tigers on top. Klebon at the top of the key. Over on the right side. They back it out. Back to Klebon. Klebon looking at that Mount Carmel zone. They have it extended, but they're still in the 2-3. Mostic firing, top of the key, got the roll. It's a two-pointer, and it's 9-4. Tigers by 5 with 3:20 to go in the opening quarter. Ben Chicatano across the timeline. And we get a foul on Mostic. So Kyle Mostic will pick up the personal foul. Substitutions now. Bobby Beyerschmidt and Zach Wasilewski in for Mount Carmel area. And coming in is Joey Klebon for the Tigers, along with, let's see who else is out there. It looks like Luke Rarick in there for the Tigers as well. Mount Carmel area inbounds. Now I get a whistle. Let's see who this one's going to go on. It's going to go on Elijah Duran, an off the ball foul, he said. 9-4. It is the first team foul for Mount Carmel area as Klebon down the lane didn't get it. Jumps around, good rebound inside, ball's on the floor, jump ball. And the arrow this time, I believe, will favor the Tigers, and it will. 3:06 left to go, 9-4. Mount Carmel area now will zone up against the out-of-bounds play. Parry will inbound for the Tigers. Long look, they get a screen for Klebon, nothing doing. He comes left to Clayman. Clayman back out front. Back to inside low, a nice backdoor cut. Ball's loose on the floor. They get it back out front. Klebon penetrates, kicks it over the left side. Parry looking for room, nothing doing. Good zone defense right here. Ben Chicatano right with him. Oh, a nice penetration pass. Clock's a little 12-footer. Not good. It's kept alive by the Tigers, but finally pulled down by Chicatano. Ben will bring it across the timeline. Quick lead to Verano. Verano down the lane, lays it up and in. Good ball movement. Carini saw an alley and took it home.
Nice, real strong, aggressive move to the basket, too.
And here's a walk on Parry as he turns it over. With 2:27 left to go, it is Southern Columbia's Tigers 9, Mount Carmel area 6. Inbounding for the Tornadoes, they get it to Verano. Verano into the front court to Chicatano. Chicatano cross court to Verano. Here's a skip pass to Duran. Duran inside low. Oh, nice pass on the inside, and they missed a layup. Wide open layup, and they couldn't get it down to Zach Wasilewski. Couldn't finish, and there's 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter, 9-6. Left side to Parry. Back out front to Klebon. Klebon looking for room. Nothing there. Kicks it back out front to Parry. Parry, left wing to Klebon. Penetrates. Runner. Not going to get there. Rebound. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay. Southern Columbia Tiger basketball. Minute and 52 left to go here in the first quarter. 9-6. Tigers out in front. And looking. Still looking. They come all the way back out front to Mike Klebon in the midcourt area. Right side clock. Mike Klebon looking. Comes cross court. Parry for 3 off the left wing. Not there. Rebound. Tigers hanging in. Knocking it down is Luke Rarick. Good effort by Rarick, the 6-foot sophomore, to get a bucket, and it's 11-6 with a minute and a half to go. Chris Woods getting ready to come in for the Tigers. Here's the double team. Chicatano in trouble. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Tiger basketball. Good defense right there, Karine.
Yeah, it was real nice defense. And it wasn't a very smart offensive play. He crossed right over half court and was basically boxed in between the backcourt line, the sideline, and the 2 players that were on him. He was boxed in.
And nowhere to go.
Exactly, and a turnover. Fifth turnover of the ball game.
For Mount Carmel area. Minute 25 to go, 11-6. Tigers out in front. Over on the right side to Woods. Woods fires, not good. Rebound, pulled down by Clayman. Back out front to Clock. Clock, top of the key to Woods. Around the horn they go. Klebon for 3. The Rainbow's not going to get there. Rebound, Heroman. Quickly ahead to Verano. Verano, fearless to the hole. Didn't get the roll, but he will go to the line to shoot 2. Personal foul, I believe, is going to be on Luke Rarick. It'll be a 2-shot foul as Robbie Verano goes to the foul line. How's he doing this year at the foul line?
He's shooting 50%, and he's averaging 6 points per ball game.
Okay, let's see what he can do here as he shoots a pair with 64 seconds left to go in the first quarter. First one is not going to get there. He'll get another one. He's going to substitution. I think Bobby Beyerschmidt's going to come in, but he's going to come in for Robbie Verano. And Walker Pollock is going to come in, and Clock's going to get a break. Walker Pollock is a 5'7" freshman. Sets himself, Verano. See if he can knock the second one down. Missed them both. Tipped out front. Hiroman, 3 ball. Not good. It's tipped around. Coming out of there is Polic with the basketball. And he gets it across the timeline to Klebon. 53 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 11-6. Tigers by 5. They get it out to Klebon. Midcourt area. It's like Southern may be playing for 1 here. The clock runs down to 40 seconds. And that's exactly what they're doing. Is they set up in a spread formation. Around the horn they go here. Klebon comes cross court to Polic. To Rarick. Left side to Woods. Back out front. Around the horn they go. 25 seconds on the clock. So they will play for 1. They get it to Polic. Quickly to Klebon. Right side to Woods. Woods on the right wing, way out. Now we're down to 16, so they'll start the wheel at 10, I would believe. Oh. And they kept it inbounds. Ball's knocked around and loose. Tigers have it. Klebon to the hole, throws it up, not good. Rebound pulled down by Duran. Duran with 2 seconds, fires ahead to Hiroman at the buzzer, not going to get there. We've played 8 minutes of basketball from the campus of Mount Carmel Area High School, where the Southern Columbia Tigers have 11, and the Mount Carmel Area Red Tornadoes have 6. Second quarter action about to begin. 11-6 scoring, Kareem.
For Mount Carmel area, Rob Verano had 2 points and he was 0 for 2 from the foul line. Ray Hiroman had 2 points and Tyler Kwiatkowski, that's a rough one, for 2 points for a total of 6, and they were 0 for 2 from the foul line as a team with 5 turnovers. Southern boys, Bryce Parry had 2 points, Matt Cluck a 3-pointer and a bucket for 5. Kyle Motzik had 2 points. And Luke Rarick had 2 points for a total of 11.
All right, Bobby Bierschmidt hits a little 15 or 12-footer off the right side. It's 11-8, and it's Klebon, Clock, Mostic, and this is Parry in the lane. He can't get it down. Rebound to Mount Carmel area. It is, let's see, Shikatano, Kwiatkowski, Wasilewski, Hiroman, and let's see who else is in there. Who's the 5th starter in there for Mount Carmel area? It is Ben Chicatano. Southern Columbia now looks like they're still man-to-man. This is going to the hole and knocking it down is Ray Hiroman. So a bucket for him, and it's 11-10. So Mount Carmel area comes out strong here in the beginning of the second quarter. Klebon at the top of the key, right side to Mostic. Rarick is in the middle. Parry is in the back along with Clock. Oh, the Clock out of the right corner. Fires, not good. Rebound pulled down by Wasilewski. Quickly ahead on the right side to Bierschmidt. Bierschmidt kicks off in the corner. Kwiatkowski back out front. Hiroman shuffled his feet and turned it over. 6:43 left to go in the first half. 11-10. Wholesale substitutions for Mount Carmel. Duran comes into the ball game along with Kozlowski and Verano. And coming out of there is Kwiatkowski and Bierschmidt and whatever, or whoever I should say. I can't pick up that other sub. It's as they move the ball here. Klebon. Whoa, threw it away. Mike Klebon turns it over with 6:29 left to go. So Mike kind of airmailed that one. Chicatano, Verano, Hiroman, Duran, and Kozlowski in there for Mount Carmel area. There's the trap, but they beat it. Backdoor to Duran. Lost the handle. Out of bounds. It'll be Mount Carmel area basketball off Mike Klebon. Mike's dad, Joe, in the house tonight. Highly successful coach at Shamokin area. Enjoying his retirement. Good to see Mike, or good to see Joe and Mike. Hiroman stops. Little 8-footer blocked nicely by Clock, but Hiroman gets it back. Kicks it out front. Firing is Kozlowski, and he hits a 3-ball. And Mount Carmel area takes their first lead of the night, 13-11. Here come the Tigers. Top of the key to Mostic, left side. Clock, Mostic, around the horn they go. Right corner, Mike Klebon for 3, and he buries it. So Klebon knocks it down, and it's very quickly 14-13. Southern Columbia jumps back out in front. Good ball game here with 5:44 left to go in the first half. Baseline. Kozlowski in the middle. Durant open for a 9-footer. Knocks it down. So we seesaw the lead. 15-14. Here come the Tigers. Klebon. Mostick. Left side to Parry. Parry gets it back out front to Klebon. Klebon on the left side. Mostick, 3-ball, rainbow. Not there. Oh, boy, nice board inside by Clock. He lays it up and in. Just went up over everybody. Got the rebound and took it home. 16-15 Tigers with 5:10 left to go in the first half. Lead pass. Kozlowski for 3. Not there. Rebound. Pull down. Knocked around. Who's got it? And Mike Klebon comes up with it. Good scramble there. Good hustle by Michael to get the basketball. He'll bring it across the timeline. Top of the key. Right side. Nice look on the inside of Parry. Knocked out of bounds by Durant. It'll stay. Tiger basketball. Joey Clayman and Taylor Young in as Rarick and Mostick come out of there. Kwiatkowski back in for Mount Carmel, and Heroman will get a break. So both coaches, Kareen, playing about 8 guys.
Yeah.
A lot of up and down here. Kids getting a break. Here's the lob inside the Clock. He's open. 9-footer, good. Well, we talked about out-of-bounds plays, and there's one right there that got him a bucket. Left side Durant in the corner. Durant gets it back out front. Gets it to Chickatano. Chickatano looking. Goes cross court to Kozlowski. Back to Chickatano. Inside low to Verano, and he knocks it down. 18-17 Tigers with 4:20 left to go. Long lead here for Clayman. Has it blocked. Gets it to Chickatano. Chickatano across the timeline. Chickatano down the lane. Chickatano with a runner off the window, and it's good. 19-18, Red Tornadoes. And we have a timeout for the Southern Columbia Tigers. 4:07 left to go here in the first half. It is Southern Columbia trailing the Red Tornadoes by a score of 19-18.
114th Infantry Company, Iraq.
The memories are all blurred.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
The words, they're hard to find.
I came back a different person.
I wonder if she's better off without me.
You just feel alone.
You gave all to the cause of freedom. Now it's our turn to give our all to you. It's free and totally confidential. Reach us at operationnotforgotten.com. We are here.
4:07 left to go in the first half. And it is Mount Carmel area 19, the Southern Columbia Tigers 18. And the Tigers will bring it up. Bryce Parry. The Clock. So it's Clock, Parry, Woods, Clayman, and Young in there right now for the Tigers. Right side firing. 3-ball, not good out of the corner by Woods. Pulled down by Durant. He gets it to Kwiatkowski. Kwiatkowski down the lane, going the whole way. Lays it up. Nope, but he drew the foul. Foul is going to go on Southern Columbia's Joey Clayman. That is the team's 15. Mount Carmel area has committed 1 with 3:42 left to go here in the first half. In a 19-18 ball game, Red Tornadoes lead. They will try to add to that. Gets the roll. Kwiatkowski on the season at the foul line
It's deceiving. He's shooting 100% right now, and he's 3 for 3 on the season.
It's not deceiving. Let's see how he does here.
Great percentage.
Now he's 4 for 4. I'm John Lazicki. We want to get that lad to the foul line.
Absolutely.
21-18. Tigers trail by 3, but they're on the attack. Woods at the top of the key goes over on the right side to Young. Back out front, Parry. Left wing, looking to penetrate, cut off. Mount Carmel area now has gone man-to-man. If you're just joining us, I'm Tom Ryan. Kareem Bulka is with me. Heartland Conference Division II hoops. Firing from the top of the key. His clock not good. Durant having himself a ball game on the glass into the front court. He goes over on the right side. Kozlowski kicks it back out front. Durant from the foul line. Fires. Not good. Kept alive and tipped in by Robbie Verano. He'll get credit for the basket. 23-18, Mount Carmel area with their biggest lead of the game 5. Nice change of pace by Parry. Going to be a foul on Mount Carmel area's Elijah Duran. That is his second, I believe.
It is, and they can't afford to lose him because he does all the work on the boards. Defensive rebounding, he has probably 5 or 6 already.
Hey, Ben Chickatano back into the ball game. And Mike Klebon will inbound. Mike, a sophomore. Looking, gets it to Parry, who goes to the hole, missed the layup. Gets it back. Good hustle. And the ball's loose, and Mount Carmel area has it. Feierschmidt. It'll be, let's see which way the arrow's pointing. It'll be Tiger basketball. John Lazicki wanted a foul, not going to get it. So much for all that smiling before the game. They will inbound. Will the Tigers. Lob for Parry. Saved by Feierschmidt. Nice play there. And he has it knocked away. Nope, it's going to be Mount Carmel area basketball. Off of Bryce Parry. 2:48 left to go in the first half. 23-18. Mount Carmel area on top. Verano against a 2-2-1. Zone press stolen. Up and in. Nice play by Joey Clayman. 23-20. Big turnover there. Now they beat the press. They get it in the front court. They get it to Kwiatkowski. Throws it up and in. Nice move on the inside by Tyler Kwiatkowski. And it's 25-20. 2:27 to go. Mike Kleb on top of the key. He's over here on the left side. Young in the corner. They bring it back out front to Klebon. Klebon looking for room against a 2-3 zone. Back out front. Clock penetrates. Forces his way in and knocks it down. Nice move right there by Matt to get himself a bucket. 25-22 to lead his three. You can see the pressure. Stolen. Mike Klebon. Another steal for the Tigers. Top of the key to Young. Young over on the left side. Clayman gets it back out front the clock. 2 minutes left to play in the first half. 25-22. Red Tornadoes. Klebon shaking and baking, going nowhere. Still with the basketball. Looks, cuts inside. Parry kicks it out. Back to Parry in the left corner. Baseline. Throws it back out front. Klebon around the horn. They go to clock. Pulls up. 18-footer. Around. Not good. Rebound. Pulled down by the sophomore, Zach Tuzlowski. Tuzlowski quickly ahead to Chickatano. Ben down the lane in the middle. Forces his way inside. Throws it up off balance. Good follow there by Kwiatkowski to get the bucket. 27-22 to lead his five with 1:15 to play in the first half. Top of the key. Klebon penetrates. That foul is going to go on Mount Carmel area's Ben Chickatano. It's the team's third. It's a non-shooting foul. Coming in for Mount Carmel area is Ray Haroman, who has played well. Bobby Feierschmidt gets a rest. And inbounding for the Tigers will be Joey Clayman under the bucket. Looks. Still looking. Oh, they find Parry in close. His little fadeaway is not good. Followed up, however, by Clayman, and he knocks it down. Good hustle. Threw the ball inbounds and got himself into position for the rebound. And John Lazicki wants a timeout, and he is not happy. 60 seconds left to go here in the first half. Mount Carmel area 27. Tigers 24. Both coaches very intense during the timeout with instructions to their ball club. 27-24, Red Tornadoes by 3 as they break here for the final 60 seconds of the first half. Ben Chickatano in the backcourt along with Verano. Kozlowski is in there with Haroman and Kwiatkowski for the Red Tornadoes. Tigers now pressing a little bit in the backcourt. Verano, lob, he threw it away. Rarick with the basketball. 42 seconds to go. He gets it, the clock gets it to Klebon. Let's see if they play for one. 27-24, man-to-man now for Mount Carmel. They get it to Parry on the right wing. He backs it out. Gets it to clock, 28 and running. Klebon foul line, 16-footer, the rainbow. Did he get the roll? He did. He got the shooter's roll, and it's 27-26 with 20 seconds to go. Intraw, a nice lead-in pass. They drop it to Kwiatkowski, lays it up and in. Can't break the press any better than that with 10 seconds on the clock. 29-26. They'll try to go for a three, probably to tie it. We're down to 5, in trouble. They get it out front to clock, midcourt area. Time running down, and that's going to be the end of the first half. We played 16 minutes of basketball from the campus of Mount Carmel Area High School. Heartland Conference Division II game. It is Mount Carmel Area 29, Southern Columbia Tigers 26.
Welcome to Cook It Safe Challenge, where teams compete to make the right decisions about safe food preparations. Our challenge in this round, read and follow packaged cooking instructions and use a food thermometer. Let's see how our teams are doing so far. Team 1.
We just got 100 points.
We separated our raw food from our cooked food.
Team 2.
We got a 100-point green card for proper hand washing before our meal prep.
We've reached a critical safety point in the challenge. Okay, Team 1, let's check this out. Uh-oh, not a safe internal temperature for those hamburgers. That puts everyone at high risk for foodborne illness. You get a red card, undercooked. Always read and follow the packaged cooking instructions and use a food thermometer. Let's see how our winning team cooked it safe and avoided problems.
Well, I just kept focused on the 4 food safety steps: clean, separate, cook, and chill.
And we followed the packaged cooking instructions and took the temperature.
Can you cook it safe?
Corrine, first half scoring first for the visiting Southern Columbia Tigers.
In the second quarter, Mike Claiborne had 5 points and has 5 on the night, including a 3-pointer. Bryce Parry has 2 points. Matt Cluck has 11 points on the night, and he had 6 in that second quarter. Kyle Mostic has 2 points. Luke Rarick has 2 points. And Joey Claymont has 4 points. And they had 15 points total in that second half. Second quarter, I'm sorry. From Mount Carmel area boys, Rob Verano has 6 points on the night. Elijah Duran has 2 points. Ray Hiroman has 4 points. Tyler Kwiatkowski has 10 points. 8 points coming in that second quarter. Bob Beyerschmidt has 2 points. Ben Chicatano has 2 points. Zach
Kozlowski
has 3 points, and they had a huge second quarter with 23 points, and they were 2 for 4 from the foul line. What's interesting to note is that Southern boys have yet to get to the foul line. They're primarily taking those outside shots, and I think as long as Mount Carmel can rebound those misses and not give them second and third opportunities, they could come out of here with a nice win tonight.
We're at halftime. It is 29-26, Mount Carmel area.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Nicole Malachowski, a U.S. Air Force Fighter Squadron Commander and the first woman pilot with the United States Air Force Aerial Demonstration Team. My fellow airmen and I know that each of us plays a huge part in our victories, whether in the air or on the ground. We couldn't accomplish our mission without using everyone's skills to reach our goals. Embracing our differences and working together is also what has made America strong. Thank you for your support, and remember, our strength lies in our diversity. This message brought to you by the United States Air Force.
Corrine Balka, they're 29-26. Let's go into the visitors' locker room. They trail by 3. What are you talking about in there?
I think Coach Jost has to continue pressing. Every time they extended their full court press, they turned the ball over. In Mount Carmel, they're forcing turnovers that are lead directly to easy buckets. So I would hope that their coaching staff had seen that and had found success in that. And they in the first half, they're kind of in and out of that, and they weren't consistent with the press. But I think if they continue to put pressure on Mount Carmel, they can continue to get some easy buckets.
Okay, offensively, you start to look inside a little bit more. As you mentioned, the Tigers have not been to the foul line.
And you know what? And they have some really nice outside shooters, though. With Cluck can go from the outside. Claiborne has a real nice clock, and Claiborne from the outside. They move the ball very well, and they find those open shots. So I think that might be more their style. And Mount Carmel.
Let's go into the Mount Carmel locker room. 29-26. You're John Zazicki. Are you concerned about the pressure?
Absolutely. And I'm going to be concerned that they are going to attack us full court, and we have to know where our openings are, where those passes needs to be. There were a few instances where they broke the press very nicely, and they were able to convert, but it's definitely something they need to address, because I would have to guarantee that they're going to see more pressure in a full court set.
All right, we're at halftime. It's 29-26, Mount Carmel area, out in front of the Southern Columbia Tigers.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Nicole Malachowski, a U.S. Air Force Fighter Squadron Commander and the first woman pilot with the United States Air Force Aerial Demonstration Team. My fellow airmen and I know that each of us plays a huge part in our victories, whether in the air or on the ground. We couldn't accomplish our mission without using everyone's skills to reach our goals. Embracing our differences and working together is also what has made America strong. Thank you for your support, and remember, our strength lies in our diversity. This message brought to you by the United States Air Force.
We are back. We're about set to go. Nobody in particular foul trouble for either team. How about turnovers, Kareem? I don't think we talked about them.
Mount Carmel area had 9 turnovers in the first half to Southern's 5 unofficially.
All righty. Dave Yost talking to the troops. John Lozicki talking to the troops. And this is a game as a coach that is competitive to begin with. But John Lozicki looking to get his first league win, and Dave Yost trying to get to 500. So we'll see what happens. We've got 16 minutes to go. It's 29-26. Mount Carmel, they have the basketball. Verano, Kwiatkowski, Hiroman, Chickatano, and Duran. It is Clayman and Mostic, Clock, Klebon, and Parry in there for the Tigers. And Karine, I think you're right. They're going to come out and get them. Mostic full pressure on Chickatano, left side to Hiroman. In the corner to Kwiatkowski, looking for room on the left side. Nothing there. Penetrates, stops, 12-footer. Not good. Rebound pulled down by Clayman. Tigers get it to Klebon. Klebon quickly on the left side to Mostic. Mostic down the lane. Kicks it back out front to Klebon. Klebon on the right side, looking for room. Top of the key, goes left side to Mostic. Back to Klebon. 3-ball, the rainbow on the way. Not good. Rebound tipped around Duran. Skies to pull it down. Puts it on the floor. Right side to Chickatano. Verano, left side Hiroman. Hiroman backs it out. Takes the 12-footer. Not good. Rebound pulled down by Clayman. He gets it to Klebon, and he'll bring it across the timeline. Right wing, still in control. Klebon, long cross-court pass. Gets it to Clock. He fires. Not good. Rebound. Kwiatkowski. Now, Lozicki tells us before the game, the 5 guys that are out there right now, all going to college. Inside to Verano gets hacked. He's going to go to Penn State, main campus. And the only junior out there is Ben Chickatano, but Hiroman and Duran and Kwiatkowski, both Duran and Kwiatkowski be recruited by Ivy League schools. I think Hiroman's been accepted into a pre-med program. Got some bright kids out there, and you can't coach smart, Karine.
No, and I'll tell you what, that'll take you farther in life than that basketball will, too.
You're absolutely correct. First one's up, not good. He'll get another. Verano misses the first. Foul shooting over the John Lozicki's career here at Mount Carmel area has not been good, and they have struggled at the line, and it appears they're struggling here tonight as Verano is now, I think, 0 for 4.
That is correct.
Gets it to Klebon. Klebon. Right wing, penetrates
nice
to the
move.
glass. Yep, lays it up and in. Michael with some quickness there, gets a bucket, and it's 29-28. Red Tornadoes by a point off Hiroman's foot. Klebon has it. Verano with him. Klebon down the lane. Draws the foul, doesn't get the bucket, but he draws the foul. So Mike Klebon will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is going to be on Hiroman. Team's first, his second, with 6:33 left to go in the third quarter. Mike Klebon at the line to shoot 2. Mike, a sophomore.
He doesn't play like a sophomore.
No, he doesn't.
He's played a lot of street basketball. That kid has the ball in his hand all the time. You can tell.
Missed the first one. We'll get another. Boy, foul shots are a free chance to score. I don't think kids spend enough time at the line.
Absolutely not.
Second one by Michael is up. That one's good. The rainbow. 29-29, so the Tigers have battled back from 5 down to tie it.
Here's that full court pressure.
Back to Chickatano into the front court. Now to Kwiatkowski underneath the Duran. He lays it up and in. Can't beat the ball movement there, Karine. Excellent.
Very well.
Klebon across the timeline. This is clock around the horn. Klebon with the rainbow off the right wing is good. He hits a 3-ball. And Mount Carmel area now trails the Tigers 32-31. Good ball game here from the campus of Mount Carmel Area High School. They break the press. Hiroman on the right side. This is the first I've seen Mount Carmel since their game at North Schuylkill. Much improved. They've got their hands full here tonight, 32-31. Ben Chickatano, nothing doing. And he has it stolen by Klebon. He steals it back. Long lob in the corner to Verano to a cutting Hiroman, lays it up, and he draws the foul. So Hiroman draws the foul. Good look by Verano. That's going to be on Joey Clayman. Clayman, it is his second. And Ray Hiroman at the foul line. How's he done there so far this year?
Oh, 30%.
All right, let's see how he does here. First one's up. We'll get another. Luke Rarick into the ball game, the 6-foot sophomore.
These kids are too busy doing their homework and studying. They're not practicing foul shots.
Indeed. Roman sets himself. He'll get another. 32-31 Tigers. Second one is off. So they missed 0 for 4 here in the third quarter. And the Tigers have the rebound. Mostic very quickly gets it to Claiborne. Back to Mostic. In the corner. Parry, baseline, runner. Not good. Rebound, Ben Chicatano. Chicatano on the run. Chicatano down the lane. Here's the runner. Won't go home. Duran, pump fake. Lays it up and in. Elijah Duran with a bucket. The senior, and Dave Yost will take a timeout. So will we. 3-2. Mount Carmel area out in front.
It was hard at first when I found out how sick he was. The doctor suggested hospice care at home. Hospice helped so much. They helped me take care of him. We were able to find some joy till the very end.
5:13 left to go here in the third quarter. 33 for Mount Carmel area, 32 for the Tigers in a good one. Tom Ryan and Corinne Balco shooting it around the world from the rock-bound coast of Maine to the sun-kissed shores of California. From Key West, Florida to Barrow, Alaska, you're listening to the Black Diamond Sports Network. You can always get your game on, and here comes Mike Klebon into the front court. Setting up 2-3, they go in the left corner to Clock. Back out front to Mostic. Mostic down the lane. In the corner, Parry down the lane, the runner. Off the window, not good. Duran clears it out of there. Quickly to Roman. Long lead for Robbie Verano. Down the lane. Ball's knocked loose. Puts it up. Reverse layup is good. Nice play. Robbie Verano, and it's 35-32. Red Tornadoes by 3. Klebon looking to go to the hole, and he gets bumped outside. On his way to the basket by Roman, I do believe. Yep. Non-shooting foul, and we're going to have 5 new players coming in for the Southern Columbia Tigers. As wholesale changes made by Dave Yost. Tigers will inbound. It's Polich. He gets it into Young. Young kicks it back out front to Woods. Woods over on the left side to Olsen. Olsen back out front to Polich in the corner. Woods brings it back out front. In the middle, Clayman kicks it out. Polich, runner, not good. Tipped around, Duran keeps it alive, but the Tigers come out there with it, and Duran blocks it. Nice play by Elijah Duran. Gets it to Roman, left side. Kozlowski, who's in the ballgame, of Verano. Verano's a little runner, won't go home. Pulled down by Olsen. Olsen clears it out of there. And we get a travel, he turned it over. So Cody Olsen, a 6'1" junior. Kwiatkowski back in, Chicatano back in, Duran and Roman out of there for John Lazicki with 4:08 left to go in the third quarter. 35-32. Mount Carmel area out in front. Ben Chicatano will inbound underneath. Still looking. Come all the way back out front to Robbie Verano. Verano with the foul line. In the corner, Chicatano looking for some room. Brings it out on the left wing. Out front to Kozlowski. Back to Ben Chicatano. Left side. Looking. Nothing doing. Top of the key to Kwiatkowski. Firing out of the corner. Kozlowski, and he hits a 3 ball. So the sophomore, 5'10", Zach Kozlowski knocks one down, and it's 38-32. Mount Carmel area with their biggest lead at 6. Olsen to the hole on a runner. Beautiful move by Cody Olsen. It's 38-34. Back and forth they go. Chicatano changing direction. Down the lane. Lays it up, draws the foul. Won't get the bucket, but he will go to the line to shoot 2. Of course, one of my favorite guys is Ben Chicatano, and he and his brothers, of course, afflicted with hemophilia. They have all played here for John Lazicki, and I don't think any of us listening can understand the pain that these guys go through to play a basketball game. Great kids, tremendous competitors, and really defying the odds by being out there and playing hoops, and they do such a great job. All 3 boys for John Lazicki as Ben makes them both, and it's 40-34. The lead is 6. Polich, Olsen, left side to Woods. Woods gets it back out front to Polich, into the right corner to Olsen. Olsen, baseline, nothing doing. Picks up his dribble, trapped. Oh, nice feed on the inside, ball's loose. Tigers recover, stolen. Kwiatkowski. Kwiatkowski on the left side. To the hole, knocking it down is Tuzlowski, who's come off the bench, Karine, and given John Lazicki some valuable points.
Yeah, 5 points.
All righty now, here come the troops. It'll be a wholesale substitution at the next whistle for the Tigers. This is Woods, gets it out front to Olson. And we got a timeout. With 2 minutes and 41 seconds left to go in the third quarter, it is Mount Carmel area 42, Southern Columbia 34.
114th Infantry Company, Iraq.
The memories are all blurred.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
The words, they're hard to find.
I came back a different person.
I wonder if she's better off without me.
You just feel alone.
You gave all to the cause of freedom. Now it's our turn to give our all to you. It's free and totally confidential. Reach us at operationnotforgotten.com. We are here.
So far, we haven't seen that constant pressure from Southern, Karine, and Mount Carmel's got themselves an 8-point lead, their biggest lead of the ball game. So we will see what the Tigers are going to do differently coming out of this timeout. 2:41 left to go in the third quarter. So let's see, it is Clock, it is Rarick, it is Klebon, it is Mostick, and Parry. For the Tigers, Duran, Hiroman, Chikatano, Kwiatkowski, and Tuzlowski for the Red Tornadoes. And here we go. Back to Klebon. He gets it to Parry. Left wing. Parry down the lane. Kicks it over. Mostick thought about three. Goes baseline. Right side. Back to Parry. Parry shaking, looking. Nothing there. Good defense by Hiroman on the inside. Tigers, however, still in control. Left wing. Klebon. Top of the key. Thought about three, nothing there. Gets it back out front, we get a whistle. Have it off the ball, off Rarick on an illegal screen underneath. It'll become Mount Carmel area basketball. Substitution, Robbie Verano in, and Ray Hiroman out of there. And Ben Chikatano inbound now against full court pressure. Gets it into Verano. Verano across the timeline. Top of the key, goes right side, gets it to Kwiatkowski. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Kwiatkowski, top of the key. Looking, goes right side. Verano penetrates, baseline runner. Not good. Sky, Klebon has the pass picked off. Got the rebound, threw it away. Duran in the corner, baseline, stops. 12-footer, nobody drawed a foul. Foul will go on Rarick, and Elijah Duran will go to the foul line, and Elijah Duran will shoot two. Duran so far this season is
63% from the foul line.
Maybe the best foul shooter in the starting lineup, outside of Kwiatkowski, who's 4 for 4 on the year. Here's Duran's first one up and good. 43-34. The lead is 9. Mount Carmel trying to break it open here late in the third quarter, but we still got a minute and 50 here and another 8 minutes to go. So don't go away. Substitution now. Hiroman in and Ben Chikatano out of there. And here comes the Tigers against the press. Klebon gets it to Parry. Parry to Mostick. Mostick down the lane. Backs out. Goes left side to Klebon. Klebon in control. Lobs Clock down the lane on a runner. And we get a foul on the drive. No basket. And that foul is going to go on Bobby Verano. And it's going to be his first, team's third here. Oh boy, they're going to give him the shot. Going to put him on the line.
Yeah, if it was against that particular player, it should have been on the floor.
Yep, and it is.
Because there was contact beyond that. But
there was contact before. Well, he missed the first, he'll get another. There was contact before he went to the hole. Now, if that foul wasn't called, then there was contact after that, and they would put him on the line for two, and that's what they've done. Matt Clock's second one is on the way. Good, he made 1 out of 2. 44-35. The lead is 9. Mount Carmel's biggest lead of the game. They spin around out of there. Kwiatkowski's going to go coast to coast. Oh boy, what a collision. We get an offensive foul and a good call. Boy, Parry took a shot there. I mean, Kwiatkowski the tight end against Parry the defensive back. Pretty good collision. Both guys are in good shape. I have a hunch that's not the first time that those two guys collided this year.
I don't think so.
Let's see, Clayman in and Rarick out of there for the Tigers. A minute and 23 to go. 44-35, the lead is 9. Mike Klebon left side. midcourt area. Looks to penetrate, drops it to Mostic. Mostic thought about three, goes to the right-hand corner. This is clock, Parry in trouble, kicks it back out. They go around the horn, left side Mostic. Left corner Klebon, nothing there, brings it back out front to Mostic. Left low in the post, kicks it out, top of the key, Parry. Might have walked and got away with it, fires and knocks it down. 44-37, Ray, his first two of the night.
No, he had a bucket in the first quarter.
So he's got four, and here comes Robbie Verano against the pressure. Gets it to Hiroman, we're under a minute. Down the lane, Hiroman, no, we've got a foul on the floor, and Parry collided with Hiroman, and I think it's a non-shooting foul. Yep, gonna be Parry under the bucket with 46 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. 44-37. Red Tornadoes by 7. And we wait now for an inbounds. Coming in is going to be Walker Polich. I think Joe Polich, who captained that 59 Shamokin Catholic team, would have been his, let's say, uncle, I'm guessing. Kwiatkowski, not good. Joe, whose son is a major college official. Joey Polich, and a good one. But the Poliches have been playing basketball and playing it well for a long time, and Walker no exception. We get a whistle. No, we don't. We got a steal. Here comes Klebon, 3-on-1. Klebon down the lane, drops it off to Mostic, and he knocked it down. He can't run the break any better than that.
Beautiful pass.
Hiroman quickly to the hole. Off of clock, out of bounds. It'll be on Carmel area basketball. 32 seconds left. Ben Chickatano in. And somebody has to come out, Ray Hiroman. And Robbie Verano will inbounds. 44-39, the lead is down to 5. And Verano in a corner, stolen by Klebon. Great play by Mike and a great feed. Mostic to the hole. And we get a block on Ben Chickatano. What a play by Mike Klebon.
He's all over the court. He's one of those kids that just has a nose for the ball.
Made a great save, first of all, to keep it inbounds, and then a perfect lead pass.
That's basketball sense. He knows his guys are breaking towards their basket, and he just throws it up ahead. Great ball player.
Heads up play. Here's the inbounds, Clayman. Klebon, 3-ball from downtown. Billy Penn is going to be short. And saved, but saved to Ben Chickatano. 18 on the clock. Chickatano out of there. Very quickly, head on the right side to Robbie Verano. Back to Ben. Ben down the lane with the runner, won't go home. Tipped around on the inside. Tigers with the basketball. Klebon with 5 on the clock, spins, drops it the clock, the fadeaway at the buzzer, not good. Tipped around, Durant has it. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. We played 24 minutes of basketball from the campus of Mount Carmel Area High School, where the Red Tornadoes have 44 and the Southern Columbia Tigers have 39.
Being a gold medalist skier requires a lot of hard work, intense training, and time outside on the mountain. But taking care of my skin is easy and doesn't affect my performance. Every day I apply sunscreen and wear protective gear. I know protecting my skin will help prevent skin cancer and avoid wrinkles. I get my skin checked regularly by a dermatologist. 1 in 5 Americans will develop some form of skin cancer in their lifetime. My name is Julia Mancuso and I'm wearing orange to help put a spotlight on skin cancer.
Fourth and final quarter, turning for home, 44-39, Mount Carmel area out in front. And Karine, I have a feeling this is going to go to the wire.
I think you're right.
We have a discussion down below with Joe Thumbs Gallagher and the officials on the possession arrow, I do believe. Or there's a problem with the clock. Well, they both look synchronized to me. We'll see. Well, that's going to be the official clock, evidently, as they point in that direction. Fourth quarter, here we go. Mostic, Klebon, Polich in there along with Young, and this is Klebon out of the corner. Gets the roll. 44-41. Verano, Duran, Kozlowski, Chickatano, and Kwiatkowski. Here's Kozlowski for 3, and again out again Finnegan. Duran keeps it alive. Now we get the foul. John Lazicki not happy with that call. Not happy with that call at all. 44-41 with 3 to go. They're out lead by 3, 7:35 to play. Klebon, top of the key. Against the Mount Carmel area man-to-man defense. Polich, top of the key to Parry. Thinking about it. Gets Duran up in the air. Down the lane, the runner. You got an offensive foul. Look out. Kwiatkowski takes the charge. Parry picks up the foul. That'll be his fourth foul. He has been in there most of the way. Let's see if Deyo's going to make a change with 7:20 to go or leave him in there. Verano will inbound. Gets it to Chickatano. Parry with him. Chickatano down the lane. Chickatano still in control. We got a jump ball. Stay Mount Carmel area basketball. Okay, we got a substitution coming for the Tigers now as Joey Clayman comes in and Bryce Perry going to get out of there. And I think John Lazicki saying he should have been out. He was banging Chickatano coming down the floor, didn't get the call.
The whole time, yeah.
Yep, exactly. But it's the way it goes. Here's now we got a whistle underneath. All right, this foul is going to go on Tigers' Walker Pollich. It's the team's 7th. So Elijah Duran will go to the foul line now, and Elijah Duran will shoot 1-1 with 7:10 left to play. Ray Heroman going to come back in here in a second. First one is up, rolls around, not good. Clayman with a board. Quickly to Klebon. Klebon. Parry getting ready to come back in. Klebon for 3 to Rainbows, not good. Kept alive by the Tigers, but it goes right to Tuzlowski to Robbie Verano. Long lead for Kwiatkowski. Down the lane, missed the layup, but Duran right there to put it in. Good hustle by Elijah Duran to get the bucket. It is 46-41. Mostic, and he is fouled by Tuzlowski.
And that was his 10th point on the night. And as I said in the first half, he was kind of quiet because he got in that second foul pretty easy. So he's been a difference in the second half, being able to stay on the floor.
And you were talking about Elijah Duran.
Correct.
He is a key component defensively, certainly for Mount Carmel area. And he's done a good job on the boards. And you're right, Corrine, he got in early foul trouble, but it's been a big factor here in the second half. Here's Mostic at the line. In the air, not good. Rebound, saved by Chickatano. As Kyle Mostic missed the front end. This is Heroman, back out front to Kwiatkowski. Thought about the 3, right side Heroman. He'll back it out into the midcourt area. Gets on the left side now to Robbie Verano now as they set up camp. Tigers still in their man-to-man. Left side here, Kwiatkowski gets it. Ben Chickatano, top of the key. Midcourt area, Robbie Verano being pressured a little bit by Klebon. He gets it to Chickatano. Chickatano moving in, and he draws the foul. Foul is going to go on Kyle Mostic, and he'll be shooting 1-1. And Kwiatkowski, or Rana rather, will go to the line. Substitution now, Clock back in and Rarick back in for the Tigers. 6:12 left to go. 46-41 Mount Carmel area out in front. Ben Chickatano at the line. He is a junior. First one's up. Not good. Pulled down, knocked around. And a foul is going to go on Kwiatkowski. That'll be Mount Carmel area 7, so we'll walk the length of the floor.
And Mount Carmel just missed
shoot 1-1.
The front end of their last times at the foul line. They missed the front end of those 1-on-1s.
Last 3 times?
Last 2 times.
Okay. Here's Klebon at the line. Front end of a 1-on-1. Mikey sets himself. First one's up. Good. He's got that Lloyd Be Free type rainbow jumper. He'll get another one. 6:10 left to play. 46-42. Trying to get his club within 3. The sophomore sets himself. Second one's up and in. Nothing but string music. He hit them both. 46-43. Tigers hanging tough. Mount Carmel area led by as many as 8. And now here's the pressure. Klebon. Long lead for Parry. He lays it up and in. The lead is down to 1. John Lazicki might want a timeout. Heroman's going to bring it up. Yep, he's going to bring it up, and I think he's going to take a timeout. Maybe not. Here's the lead. Kwiatkowski to go backdoor to Duran. Great play to save it. To a cutting Kwiatkowski. Goes to the hole. Not good, but he'll draw the foul on Klebon. Mike Klebon will commit the foul. It's a 2-shot foul. And that's Mike's 3rd. And now at the line is Kwiatkowski. Mount Carmel need to make some fouls if they're going to win this thing, Corrine.
Absolutely. And Kwiatkowski's 2 for 2 for tonight.
3 for 3. He's now 6 for 6 on the season. 47-45. The lead is 2. 5:44 left to play. Listening to tonight's game on the Black Diamond Sports Network and watching it on WKMC Mount Carmel as Kwiatkowski misses. Here comes Parry with Chickatano. Parry in the middle, kicks it out to Rarick. Rarick right wing to Klebon. Klebon top of the key left side. Parry for 3 off the left, and he knocks it down. Just to the left at the top of the circle, and Southerners come all the way back to take the lead, 48-47. Hiroman under pressure. Kwiatkowski backdoor to Chickatano, drops it to Duran. Pump fake, has it knocked away by Clock and out of bounds. It'll be Mount Carmel area basketball. Tuzlowski's coming in, and Ben Chickatano's coming out with 5:18 left to go here in the basketball game. Red Tornadoes will inbound. Kozlowski for 3. Bullseye! The sophomore smoking, baby.
Off the bench.
50-48. Instant offense. Rarick, right side to Parry. Parry, top of the key. Rainbow by Clevon. Not good. Skied around, pulled down by Hiroman. Kozlowski ahead of the pack. Down the lane. Lays it up and in. Clevon, left side. Clock, pump fake. Off the left wing, not good. Rebound, Parry. And he is fouled by Duran.
That'll be Duran's 4th.
It'll be Elijah Duran's 4th. 4:45 to play. 52-48, Mount Carmel area out in front. Bryce Parry at the line to shoot 1-1. Ben Chickatano going to come back in. Parry sets himself. First one's up. Not good, he'll get another. Duran out and Chickatano in. How long do you hold them? Minute and a half?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes it official.
I would say.
The coach said a minute and a half. That makes it official. Parry's second one now. In the air, in a bucket. 52-49, the lead is 3. Here's the pressure. Chickatano. Into the front court to Tuzlowski. Cross court in the corner, Hiroman. Back out front, Chickatano for the foul line. Oh, good hustle by Hiroman. Has it rejected. Ball's on the floor, Chickatano saves it to Tuzlowski. Tuzlowski has it stolen, and it's out of bounds, but it'll be Mount Carmel area basketball. Well, I'll say one thing for Zach Tuzlowski. Not shy, baby. He can play with the big boys and has played well, and John Lazicki takes a timeout. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the basketball game. It's Mount Carmel area 42, Southern Columbia 49.
Each year, nearly 150,000 women will learn they will undergo a mastectomy due to breast cancer. But 7 out of 10 women are never told about their breast reconstruction options. Every woman deserves the chance to know those options.
All right, Corrine, timeouts left.
Southern boys have 2 timeouts left, and Mount Carmel area boys have 3.
All righty, 4:20 left to play. 52-49, Mount Carmel area out in front. Inbounding is Verano. Long lead. Kozlowski in the right corner to cutting. Verano drops it off to Kwiatkowski. Missed. Oh, he got the layup. I didn't think it was going to go in, but he did. 54-49. The lead is 5. Claiborne, left side to Parry. Parry down the lane, going hard. We get a foul. Going to be a 2-shot foul. Let's see who it's going to be on. It'll be on Kwiatkowski, and Parry will go to the line. How's he done there tonight, Corrine?
He is 1 for 2.
All right, he gets a chance here. It's the 10th. So both clubs now will be shooting the double bonus. All fouls will be 2-shot fouls. Parry sets himself. First thing's up and good. 54-50 with 4:04 left to play. Mount Carmel area trying to pick up their first league win of the season and improve their record to 3-5. Southern at 3-3, trying to even their record at 2-2 in the Heartland Conference, and 4-3 overall if they can come back and win this thing. 54-51. Good ball game. Hiroman in the middle of Kwiatkowski. Kwiatkowski has it knocked away. Steal. Klebon. Left side, he has it knocked down by Kozlowski, but the Tigers maintain control, and Klebon has it. Here's the long lead inside Probably not a good idea in a ball game this close. As Kozlowski is fouled, reaching in is Joey Clembon. That high lob pass, Corrine, probably very ill-advised.
That probably was the first mistake he made all night, actually. Yeah.
54-41. As Kozlowski, who's been very good tonight. First one, no good. Foul shooting, hurting the Red Tornadoes. Corrine, try to get us a total here, if you can, on what they are at the line for tonight.
They're 6 for 13 on the evening.
7 for 14, shooting 50%, and they lead 55-51 with 3:40 to play in the fourth quarter. Back out front to Rarick. Rarick to Parry. So it's Parry, Klebon, Rarick, Clock, and Klayman in there for Dave Yost and the Tigers. Cross-court skip pass. They try to get a screen for Klebon. He pulls up 15-footer to Rainbow. Not good. Southern maintains possession. Oh, boy, and Parry's decked by Shikatano. Well, I think it's safe to say there's no love lost between these two ball clubs, but at the line to shoot, too, is Bryce Parry.
Southern boys are 6 for 9 on the evening from the foul line as a team.
So they're shooting 67%. The Red Tornadoes are shooting 50 at the foul line. Turnovers, Kareem.
Mount Carmel area has 12 and Southern boys have 9.
All righty, Parry first to 2. Throws it up. Not good. He'll get another. 55-51. 3:20 to play. It'll be a KMC shooting it to you here on the Service Electric Cable Network. Hope you're enjoying it as much as we're enjoying it, bringing it to you. Parry sets in the air. Good. Made 1 out of 2. 55-52. Here's the pressure. They get it to Hiroman, left side. Hiroman into the left corner. Kozlowski, double teamed. Tries to throw it in low. Kwiatkowski gets it. Ball's loose. Ball's on the floor. Mount Carmel area has it. Ben Shikatano triple team, but finds a lane down and can't get it home. Kwiatkowski. Oh my, are they going at it? The arrow will go to the Tigers. Getting a little physical out there. 2:57 to play, 55-52. Klebon to Parry. Parry on the right side. Outside the arc, gets it to Klayman. Klayman back out front to Klebon. Klebon being pressured by Hiroman, goes cross court to Clock in the middle. Parry in trouble, leans in, throws it up and gets it. Bryce Parry with a big bucket, and it's 55-54. Tornadoes by 1. Front court to Hiroman. Hiroman looking for help, goes in the middle of Kwiatkowski, and John Lazicki takes a timeout. 2 minutes and 23 seconds to play, 55-54. Kareen, let's go into that Mount Carmel area huddle.
Well, right now with it, they do have the lead right now, and they do have possession of the ball. So now you got to be considerate about if you want to make sure we're just moving the ball. We don't want to give them an opportunity to get the ball back. So we could actually just play a little keep away here, force them to foul us. And if I'm looking to foul somebody, hopefully they're going to foul Kwiatkowski because he's actually their best foul shooter this evening. So on the other hand, if we're looking at Southern area, they're looking to double everything and looking to get force turnovers and then come down and get some fast break layups here.
See, and if I'm the Tigers, I agree with you. They got to force pressure. They got to get some turnovers. But if you can't get the turnover, you foul anybody but Kwiatkowski.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because Mount Carmel area, 50% foul shooting team at best.
Yeah.
So we got 2:23 left to play, 55-54. Timeouts left. Southern Columbia with
2 and 2.
All righty, so they both have 2 timeouts left. Good ball game here from the campus of Mount Carmel Area High School. Verano, Kozlowski, Kwiatkowski, Shikatano, and Duran. Excuse me. Remember, Duran playing with 4. Here's the pressure. Back out front, Shikatano. Excuse me, Kwiatkowski. Inside low, turning around is Kwiatkowski, can't get it, knocked around. He gets it back, Duran kicks it out front to Verano. Left side, Kozlowski. Chickatano out of the corner, knocks it down. Big bucket by Ben Chickatano. 57-54. Under 2 minutes to play. Clock for three, and again out again Finnegan. Duran pulls it down. Let's see if Mount Carmel slows it down. Kozlowski. Cross court to Verano. He gets it to Kwiatkowski. Kwiatkowski to Verano. Verano quickly to Kozlowski. Excuse me. Top of the key to Kwiatkowski. In the corner, foul line. Kwiatkowski. Left corner, Chickatano. Fires and hits. Ben Chickatano with a big bucket. It's 59-54. Club on with the rainbow for three. Off the window, not good. Inside layup by Clock, and a good effort by Matt Clock to get the bucket. And it's 59-56 with 1 minute and 11 seconds left to go in the ball game. Corrine?
I'm really questioning, and obviously Chickatano, those are good shots. I don't know if I would be taking them if I was coaching, and I don't know if I would want my player taking those shots at that point in time, but he's knocking them down. If he misses those, they come down the other end, and they're given opportunities for Southern right now. So luckily he's scoring off of those right now, but I'm wondering if Coach Lazucki is talking about that, what we want to do right now with a minute 11, and we're up 3.
Well, the question becomes this. Do we want to stay aggressive and try to get some buckets? If they put us on a foul line, I think if I'm John at this point, the way we shoot fouls, I'm going to stay aggressive.
You know what, and you're probably absolutely right, and he probably knows his team obviously better than we do, so that might be the case.
If I'm Tigers, on the other hand, we can't let them hold on to the ball for too long. We trail by 3 with 71 seconds left to play. So now is where your scouting comes into play. Who do I foul? And let's see what they do. Mount Carmel area up 59-56. They'll have the basketball, and I'm a little surprised Southern is not pressing full court. They're going to go into a 2-2-1, it looks like. Nope, going to back them off. A little surprised.
Right at half court here.
Yeah, half court, 2-2-1, the old John Wooden press. Chickatano still in her back court. Better hurry. Left side to Duran. Duran has it knocked away. Stolen. Parry. Here come the Tigers down the lane. Kicks it out. Klebon, cross court to a cutting Rarick in the corner. Parry backs out, left corner, in trouble, baseline. Oh, nice feed to Rarick, and Duran blocks it, and Chickatano has it, and he is fouled. Matt Clock reaches in, and will walk the length of the floor, and Ben Chickatano will go to the line to shoot 2. What's he shooting at the line on the season?
40%, but he is 2 for 3 for tonight.
Okay, Ben's at the line to shoot 2. 42.8 seconds to go, 59-56. Mount Carmel area out in front. As Ben Chickatano. First one's up, good. He's been clutch down the stretch for the Red Tornadoes, 60-56. Kozlowski out, Hiroman in. And looks like Woods is going to come in for the Tigers, and Clayman going to come out of there. The lead is 4 with 42.8 seconds left to go. Red Tornadoes out in front. Second one on the way. He made them both, 61-56. So Ben Chickatano has been the man down the stretch. 38 seconds to go. Lob in the corner. Clock for 3, and he got it. Oh, what a clutch 3 right there. 61-59. Chickatano with the basketball. And he is fouled in the backcourt. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. 26.4 seconds left to go, 61-59. Well, we said at the end of the third quarter, if the Red Tornadoes are going to win it, they're going to have to make some fouls. Ben shooting 2 here, the first one short. We'll get another. 26.4 left to go. Second one's on the way, good. Lead is 3. Klebon with the basketball, Hiroman with him. Klebon with 21 seconds. Mikey down the lane, the runner, up. Good, 62-61. And Tigers take a timeout, 13.8 seconds left to go, 62-61. And you can just bet that we're going to see somebody in a white shirt at the foul line within the next 13.8 seconds. And I think probably they will, if I was the Tigers, I would foul immediately.
Absolutely.
Because I'm going to get it back with a chance to tie. I mean, the best it can be is 64-61, so a 3 would tie it if the Mount Carmel player makes both foul shots.
Right.
So the quicker I foul, the more time I have to get something and get a 3-point shot or get it inside and hope for the old-fashioned 3-point play. But let's see how they play it if you're Mount Carmel area playing keep away.
Absolutely.
Don't get fouled.
Don't get fouled. That's the key. And some players, that's hard to get across to your play. You don't want to be fouled. You don't want to go to the foul line. You just want to run the clock out.
But that's not the way they do it in the NBA. Everybody wants to beat a man.
Catch it and you hold it. And
you want to beat a man. Well, that's fine if you can make them. All righty, here we go. 13 seconds left to play. 13.8 seconds left to play. 62-61. Mount Carmel area on top. Verano will inbound. Durant, Kwiatkowski, Shikatano, and Tuzlowski out there for the offense right now, and let's see what happens. They got to get it in, and they do. They get it to Kwiatkowski. His lob is to Verano. Verano in control. Verano, they're not fouling. The ball's loose. 5 seconds to play, and it'll be Mount Carmel area basketball with 2.7 seconds on the clock. Southern Columbia did not foul. They had 11 seconds in which to commit a foul and didn't do it. John Lezicki takes a timeout. All right, Corrine. Obviously you have to foul immediately if you're the Tigers and hope they miss, and then you're going to get a desperation shot. Now, if you're Mount Carmel area, you go long.
Absolutely.
You throw it deep?
Absolutely.
And
you
even
got
if
to
they
get away from their basket. You got to get away from Southern's basket. You don't want to be knocking the ball, passing the ball down underneath their basket. And if there is a tip, if there is a tip ball or anything, they could easily score. You got to set something up where you're throwing deep.
And
down
even
to
if
the
it's
opposite end.
even if it's picked off,
it's a tougher shot.
Yeah, it's going to be a 40 or 50 foot shot. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. 2.7 seconds left to play. 62-61. Mount Carmel area trying to get their first Heartland Conference win, and a win over arch rival Southern Columbia. 2 seconds left to play. 2.7 seconds left to play. Robbie Verano will inbound, and Rarick will be all over him. Mount Carmel sets up 1-4. Let's see if somebody goes deep. Here we go. Verano looking to get it in. Gets it in underneath, and Kwiatkowski is fouled immediately. 1.7 seconds left to go. I believe the Tigers are out of timeouts. Is that correct?
Yes.
So Kwiatkowski now will go to the line with a chance to give his club a 3-point lead with 1.7 seconds left to go. 62-61. He's shooting 2. Both teams are in a double bonus. Conference among the officials as they talk it over. They're coming over to the scorer's table. Now, are they going to put some time back on the clock? Nope, they are not. I think Southern want a little time put back on the clock. Not going to happen. Here's Kwiatkowski, 1.7 seconds. First one's up, not good, he'll get another. Mount Carmel's got 4 guys in the midcourt area. Somebody should be a little farther back, I believe. Kwiatkowski's second one on the way. Oh, it hit the rim. It hit the rim. It hit the rim, and that's their argument. It hit the rim. If it hits the rim, it's in play.
We called the line violation.
Line violation will negate that.
I think after he shot it, he stepped over right away to get an offensive board. But
all right, substitution now. All kinds of people being moved around here. They're not going to take Mike Kleblin out, I don't believe. I don't think so. They're going to try to find. They need a bucket to win it with 1.7 seconds left. Here we go. They get it to Parry for the win. Not going to get there. Mount Carmel area has done it. They have defeated the Southern Columbia Tigers by a score of 62-61. Their first Pennsylvania Heartland Conference victory of the year raises their record to 3-5. The Tigers will fall to 1-3 in the Heartland and 3-4 overall, but a heck of a ball game here tonight. Both clubs play with a great deal of intensity, and the Mount Carmel area Red Tornadoes come out on top by a score of 62-61. Red Tornadoes win it. And John Lazicki and his kids get their first Heartland Conference win. They are undefeated here at home now. They are 3-0 at home. All three of their victories coming here on the home ice, so to speak. So Mount Carmel area, in a well-played ball game, a hard-fought ball game, wins this thing by a score of 62-61.
Hey, I'm Corrine Bulk. I'm here with John Lazicki, the victorious head coach of the Mount Carmel area boys basketball team. They had won tonight against Southern Boys, 62-61, and this is your first Heartland Conference win, so yes, congratulations on the night.
Thank you, thank you.
So that was a nice, a very good Southern team that you beat tonight.
Oh, they're very scrappy. Coming in the game, we have a couple tapes on them. I told the boys, you know, they don't quit. That's the thing. Southern, they keep coming at you. They have athletes. They play hard. They're just a tough team anyway, home, away. They're just, it's a good win for us.
Right, and do you think that has anything to do with the Mount Carmel football, Southern football rivalry?
Everything Mount Carmel and Southern do deals with football.
Yeah.
It's just, you can't get away from it. It is what it is. But yeah, I think the kids know one another. Heck, there's cousins out there playing with the club on in Kwiatkowski. So yeah, there's a lot of rivalry. You know,
yeah,
it's a great game. I love the atmosphere. It's almost like a playoff atmosphere.
It was. It was very enjoyable. And then you had the pep band here, and there was a lot of students and everything. So it was definitely a great ball game to watch. And the best part is there's a playback so that you could watch it. Southern can watch it because I know you'll have to play them again later this season. But I want you to take us back to the closing minutes of that ball game. I have a question to ask, and Coach Tommy Ryan and I, we were laughing and we were thinking, Ben Chicatano, the 2 baseline shots he took.
Yes, we didn't draw it up like that.
Okay.
Ben's a player. He can shoot the ball. When he was in a rhythm, he got some confidence. He hit the one, I was like, went in. You do the old no, clap.
Right.
Then he pulled the second one, went in. I was like, at the timeout with a minute 13 ago, I said, all right, Ben, no more 15
Okay,
footers.
you know what, because we discussed that. You know, we're trying
plays.
to get in the huddle, and we're saying, you know, is that something?
No.
Because of foul shooting possibility, you know, do you want to stall the ball and go to the foul line, or do you want to let your kids keep him and play through that?
I tell them to play, tell them to attack the rim. If we have an open layup, by all means, take it. You know, you still want to be aggressive. You try to take the air out of the ball sometimes, and you end up getting lethargic, and things go wrong, and we had enough of that tonight. But yeah, situations like that, we want to still be aggressive yet smart.
Right. You know, so. Now, I did notice that you play a number of young men. Like you run them in and out.
Our bench is fantastic. And like I said earlier in the year, we play 7, 8 guys, sometimes 9. Washaleski comes off the bench, gives us great minutes. Bayerschmidt's a little banged up now, but he gives us solid minutes. Christian Kelly at times.
Right.
Toslowski is a huge spark.
He had a huge night tonight. And in the second half, he had 2 3-pointers that really opened the game up.
And Zach can do that. Zach has the ability to score in bunches. He can shoot. You know, he can put on the floor. He can do a number of things offensively. All about him, it's if he plays and he has his head again. And tonight he did. And, you know, Zach's wonderful. JV game, I think he went off for 32 tonight.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he's a player who can put some points up. He just has to have confidence in himself.
Right. So it seems like coming into this gym, you're going to get a reputation. You have 3 wins at home.
Yes.
So, you know, it's coming in here. It's a real nice gym, and it's a loud gym, too.
Yeah. I love
when you
it.
put people in here, and it was definitely a good win, and we want to congratulate tonight.
I want to take this opportunity to thank our crew here tonight at WKMC. AJ Morozic, Johnny Bossler, DJ Malik, Leah Nicola, and Brianna Lutz on cameras. Graphics, Cassie Troutman. The replay, Joe Zanella. Master Control and Director, the Big Ten Northwestern Wildcat, Eric Jarosky. Also, production assistants, Jason Eichelberger, Nicole Purcell, and Megan Troutman. So a great win for John Lazicki and his ball club as they win their first Heartland Conference game. They raise the record to 3-5. The Southern Columbia Tigers will fall to 3-4 overall and 1-3 in the Heartland Conference. So that's going to do it here for the Black Diamond Sports Network from the campus of Mount Carmel Area High School, where the Mount Carmel Area Red Tornadoes had defeated the Southern Columbia Tigers by a score of 62-61. For Corrine Bulka, this is Tom Ryan saying, Paula Margaret, I'm on my way. Until next time, so long, everybody.